Welcome back, mamas. Today I'm spilling the beans on what it's been like podcasting for a full year. Yes, today is exactly 1 year from my podcast launch date. So, woohoo! I'm sharing what I learned, what I love about podcasting, how I've grown along the journey, and what's next for me. I hope my journey has inspired you to step out in faith and chase your dreams. And if it has, it would mean the world to me if you take a few moments to leave a written podcast review on Apple Podcasts and share that with me. Every review makes me smile and motivates me to keep on keeping on. Welcome to the Abundant Mom Life for Network Marketers show, where we choose to grow a successful and sustainable business from the crazy caffeine-filled comfort of home using flexible productivity strategies that simplify, optimize, and systemize our business and mom life. Hi, I'm Melody Bishop, a Jesus-loving boy mom, former teacher, turned top 1% network marketer, turned entrepreneur. I believe you can slay your day without being a slave to the hustle. If you're ready to get your time freedom back and design the life you love, you're in the right place. It's time to rise up, know your worth, and live abundantly. It's been a year of podcasting, and oh my, what a year it's been. Some highlights this year have been ranking as a top podcast in the business and entrepreneur categories, ranking at the number 6 spot in the network marketing category, and ranking inconsistently as the number 1 or number 2 podcast in the Christian network marketing category. My podcast has 73 5-star reviews, and I've met so many amazing women on social media who have connected with me after listening to my podcast. So today, I'm going to give you a quick year in reverse synopsis review of my first year of podcasting journey, and hopefully help shed some light on whether podcasting is something you might want to consider for your own business growth. All right, let's start with what I've learned. So some of my favorite things about podcasting are the fact that you can show up in your jammies, in your leggings, or in your hoodie with crazy mom hair and no makeup, and no one is the wiser. I'm legit sitting with my hot tea at, 9:30 at night in my bed, recording this podcast right now. No lie. I love how simple it is to record and edit without having to be a techie nerd or use some complicated software. In fact, the software that I use is absolutely free. I love that I can easily pause and handle mom life. Y'all know how it is. Then come back and pick up where I left off if need be. I love how I can delete any mistakes in seconds and add in anything I may have missed. I love that I don't have to worry about lighting and can even edit out background noise in moments. I love the people I have met in the podcasting community. There are seriously some of the most ambitious and giving people I know in this podcasting community. And I have really met some amazing women who have become really great friends. And all thanks to podcasting. I love how people can leave you a written review and it stays there. It doesn't get lost in the social scroll, and binge your episodes right from an app on their phone. It's pretty stinking cool. I love that I have listeners from all over the world. And that is pretty awesome. Some of these places I'd never even heard of before. And they're tuning in, and how listeners can find my content and get to know me while I sleep or hang out with the kiddos. That's evergreen content magic for you. So in case you're wondering if podcasting is for you, let me tell you, podcasting can be a great way for many of you to share your zone of genius and truly grow an audience of loyal, raving fans. Now, I know many of you listening are in network marketing, and I want you to know that you can have a successful and sustainable sustainable business using podcasting as a way to market and begin to build your brand as you teach and train on topics closely related to the products that you sell. And you can monetize your podcast by sharing your product links while you work towards creating another stream of income like coaching, a course, or some other type of done-for-you offer. Something else I have learned is that not many network marketers listen to podcasts, and it can be hard to encourage them to tune in and find the value in investing their time into listening to professional development outside of the trainings their company provides. So if you're an exception to this and you're listening right now, I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I know you're going to do great things. Keep growing and seeking out ways to master your skills and put in place strategies and systems to help you work smarter, not harder, and do more with excellence in less time. Oh, and if you're out there and have been listening and finding value, let me know you're here by leaving a written review on the Apple Podcast app. It's the only way I know you're listening, learning, and being impacted by the content I share here. Don't be shy and share the gift of learning with your peeps so more network marketers can discover the awesomeness that is podcast professional development. Let's talk about how I've grown. I've grown in so many ways this past year on this podcasting journey. I've been pushed outside that comfort zone in learning and developing a new skill, creating content to publish and showing up consistently, setting up freebies and email lists, a website, and a blog, which you don't necessarily need to start a podcast right away, by the way. I'm just one of those overachiever crazy people. I created my very first course and updated and up-leveled some systems. I have really leveled up in my Canvas skills and have had a lot of fun creating workbooks, checklists, planners, and other deliverables, and look forward to sharing those templates with my team. I've met incredible peers, many of whom have become friends, who I've interviewed or been interviewed by, and the collaboration, while it's been one of the most stretching aspects as an introverted entrepreneur, has been one of the best parts of podcasting. How about what's next? What's next is I will continue to podcast, and although God is calling me to pivot and potentially rebrand my business, I'm still praying through some clarity on that. I do know that podcasting and helping others grow in their online business amid the craziness of MomLife will still be a big part of how I show up to serve and add value to my audience. This next year of podcasting will be a year of diving even deeper into God's purpose and plan for my life, creating and sharing even more transformational content, and collaborating with more amazing women of faith in business so they can bring their zone of genius to the show. I'm really excited to have finally found my new network marketing home, a place where the product is all about helping women of faith grow closer to Jesus in their personal and professional life. And I'll be sharing more about that with all of you very soon. But feel free to peep my Facebook profile or reach out to me in Messenger if you're curious. I know this next year will be another year of stretching, and I am so excited to see how God grows the show and my business even more. I want to thank all of you listeners who have been along for the ride and let you know how much I appreciate you. Please don't be shy and reach out to connect with me on social. I'd love to get to know you more. I hang out on Facebook. It's my jam. So you can find me over there. And remember, dream big, know your worth, and live abundantly.
Thank you for listening to Mommy's show.
Hey Mama, if you found value in today's show, I'd be truly grateful if you take a few moments to hit that follow or subscribe button and leave an Apple Podcast review. You can even share this podcast with your team, because when we work together, we can empower mamas to claim the abundant life they desire and deserve. Come join our Facebook community at Abundant Mom Life for Network Marketers. Can't wait to get to know you.